Hey everyone, I don't have my little auto start thing, so I'm like annoyed that I can't do that. So, hi, I hope everyone is having a Jasalicious day. I'd like to talk about um, masculinity and femininity, and I just think it's an important topic, especially for me as a trans woman, and giving my thoughts on like what it all means, what it means to me, what it meant to me, what it means to people in society and like the average person or whatever. So, yeah, it could be interesting. I don't know. It's not just some stupid dating app rant. I'm sorry if that's what you want. Boys are crazy. So, yeah, what is masculinity? What is femininity? What did it mean to me before transitioning and after? I can start with femininity. So, like, a lot of the basic characteristics that we give to feminine itself is just like, nurturing, motherly, caregivers, providers in a certain way. The more emotional side of the spectrum, and just at a first glance. And for males, it'd be like strong and providing and you know brave, let's say courageous, and um like athletic, I guess. I see, I'm not a man, so I don't know what the fuck to say. I think that's some of the basic things, like being stoic, a man of few words, and being logical and like confident, I guess. I don't know. And I'm sure when you're hearing me say these things, you can easily discern that both of these words, or sorry, the words I'm saying apply to both spectrums, because women are brave and courageous. Women are very strong. Men can be providers. Men can give love. Men can, you know, like be compassionate and caring, like just as much as a woman. So like, what does it really mean? Like, if both sides can be either or at the same time, then like, what does that shit mean? Well, in my experience as a trans woman, I've definitely learned that it's just a bunch of bullshit. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just sort of like an easy way to not think about shit, I guess, and to just put people in their boxes and just leave it at that. Because, most people want like a homogenized society. They want everyone kind of looking the same. When they see people of difference and stuff like that, they get like worried and scared. Like, I go out and people are so terrified of me. Oh my god. Um, I'm just kidding, but yeah, like, I think people want things to be as simple as possible. And if you just say, well, girls pink, boys blue, isn't that a lot easier than saying, well, girls anything, boys anything? And like, I honestly think a lot of like society and societal standards that have been passed down have been very like cis normative coded, obviously, but like they want to keep that way. It's kind of like their status quo. Who is they? I don't know. Just the rich people, I guess, or the people that control the narrative. Just like mainly white people, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I think it's just easier to see the world and just black and white instead of shades of gray. And unfortunately for those people, there's lots of shades of gray. Um, I always thought I was very manly as a man, but in the fact that I was like emotionally grounded, I was able to talk to women without like being a fucking idiot. And I was able to like listen to people and have empathy. And to me, those were like big characteristics of like, oh well, that's manly. Um, Being a man just isn't about being able to spit the furthest and be like really strong. Like, those are very face value things. So I just couldn't buy into it. Maybe that's one of the underlying like things that got me questioning like the my gender spectrum or whatever. So yeah, like I don't know. You'll hear it time and time again that gender is a construct of society, which is true. There's a difference between biological sex and gender. Gender is mainly like how you present yourself, your gender identity, how you like view yourself as a person on the inside, and then you reflect that outwards. Like people that are punks, they generally have a punk aesthetic. Like it's not that hard to figure out. So yeah, I just think it's kind of like made up. It doesn't really make sense. Um, because it like there's no like official rules out there that's saying like, oh, I can't wear women's clothing or women can't wear men's clothing. Like there's no rules saying like, oh, women have to act a certain way. Well, they want you to act a certain way. So you have to question these things on why these societal standards are in place, why they want you to be good little girls, and why like if a man fucks 1,000 women, he's cool, but if I get some trade, like I am the worst in the world and I have a Grand Canyon pussy. Sorry, watch my last video. Or no, that wasn't even my last video. It was just a fucking another idiot. Yeah, maybe I'll make a compilation of all the people who care about like body count. So yeah, like it's just a way to oppress women, honestly, and to like keep you in your lane. They don't want you to be empowered or whatever. They don't want you to have sexual freedom. You know, if you have a dick, you cannot wear a dress. If you have a vagina, you cannot be masculine, or you're just like the ugliest or whatever. So I personally don't think these things. I think everyone is beautiful, no matter how they're stylistic expression or how they personally identify. It really doesn't mean nothing to me. I just like it. I want people to be themselves. So yeah, there's really not much more I can say. Like I just think it's a silly thing that we focus on too much. If people don't want to be a gender, then they don't want to be a gender, and like it has nothing to do with like what kind of creature you are. So like if you're like some weird bigot, don't start thinking in your head, oh well, people can be animals. Like that's only you're thinking about that and no one else. Like you're fucking weird. So yeah, just be yourself. Don't put too much pressure on like what you need to do to perform in society, because society doesn't really care about you. You should care about you, and you should do what makes you happy. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you in another video. Bye.